Kra. Na hatche folk any Asante Kotoko. And I know be any show. We say this season omo ya yentafo. Asante Kotoko she dreams back when to me auntie. Became United as 11 wonders back on so to me auntie. Afe become Chelsea any ho United. Chelsea winning 1-0. Holy Stars SMU no Asama Tex Antimi Anti Federal Blacks and SMU no Vision FC Antimi Antibi Young Apostles SMU no Macarella team bako had to folk SC bako against Nations FC Nations Antimi Anti Enafi Heart of Lions and so Etinefi Emma Ediana Stars Ebeshen the Bakwa or no so Antimi Anti. Na after the game I had to folk a din kunimno. Coach Didi Dramani in the team, no, it's not up there yet.
In any game, and then your optimism is that you have to win, but you have to be thinking about how you have to organize and then be able to put the acts that will give you the attitude of winning. I think that is part of the game, and then you need players to start, and you need players who can make changes. You need players who can affect the abilities of the team.
Now, your 3 wins at home this season have all come by the same scoreline, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Are you worried you are not really finding the back of the net frequently when you play at home?
I think that when we create more chances, we are very optimistic that we will score more. You know, you need to be doing something frequently, and then you get the act and the confidence to continue to do it, and then you get the act to be able to act in a very better way in terms of the decisions you make in front of goal. We need that confidence to do it consistently, and then we can be able to say that we are adaptive.
With this win, you jump to 3rd place, just 3 points behind leaders, Adriana FC. Is the title charge still on for Accra Hearts of Oak?
I think that it's an open league that needs consistency, and it needs a moment of reflections, and it needs a moment of keeping things in the right ways. You know, we are still on our way of getting better. We are not there yet. We still have a lot to do in terms of complementing what we have.
Yes, into coach Didi Dramani, they are not there yet. They still have a lot to do. From poor man's you coach Eman Nations. After say had to folk a share 1-0. Say, and from poor man's so okay.
It was a game we fought, especially in the first half. In the second half, maybe for 10 minutes we went off, and then that was how come we allowed that cross to even come in. So for me, it was a game at least maybe we could have ended a draw. But for that, I would say a mistake. They allowed them to play on the flanks, and then that cross came. We've done a lot to make sure we stop all those crosses, but then we allowed them to go for it. Yeah. We were not keeping the ball. At that point, that we conceded. We were always 1-2, we lose the pass. 1-2, we lose the pass. That was how come the pressure came on us. So for me, we couldn't hold the ball well in the second half, especially in the first 15 minutes. And that gave them that the counter, they will win the ball and then play to the flank, and then in one of those crosses, they headed in the goal. So it was a transition. We couldn't manage it well. We were losing the balls too many. No, we still have to work. Yes, we haven't. We've earned only 1 point in our away games, but then we will have to make sure we do the necessary corrections to make sure we're able to at least get some points on the road.
Performance Nations coach and a watch him so monya just a point away. Nemum so mo yiro mo no mo ye bibi na coach Karim.Zito Asante Kotoko head coach. And now was struggle as dreams 1-0 ye ose Kumasi Central. He's not happy with you. Kwanya ye mubi ye faso criticizing.
You know, it's just unfortunate. Some of you are putting pressure on me. If Guardiola tells you that Rodrigo is injured, so it's affecting, you say it's okay. But if Zito say 13 players are injured, you say it's not okay. Well, it's you and your God. I don't have a problem about that. And yesterday, my own brother, Bashiru, he lost his game. He was complaining of 3 players. Nobody will say anything. But if Zito opens his mouth, 13, you say why? You should be very, very honest with yourself. This job, we'll all leave it one day. And they will use this job to judge us. I'm not happy. The way you people are treating me, you know the problem I'm facing. But you go and see somebody even say, I don't play 11 years. What do you know about 11 years? If I have the will, I wouldn't come here at all to talk. I won't. Because if I get annoyed, I don't have a break. I'll go all out. But you're all my children. You be honest with your job. Finish. If I don't look, if I leave the team today, nothing will happen to me. You are the cause of the pressure from the supporters. Right. So because what you said is what the supporters said. But I'm not begging you not to do it. What I'm telling you is to be precise, to be straightforward, and to know that if Guardiola is saying only one player is, and you never said anything. Me 13, you are insulting me here. And that pressure can never kill Zito. Because when I started my coaching career, my boss told me that take the pressure to the body, don't take it to the heart. But you, as my children, you are journalists, please, what I'm trying to say is, if I go, you mount the same pressure on the next coach, then you don't want Kotoko to be.
So my question is that, coach, do you feel that you're having the backing of the club's top hierarchy, the management?
Yes, because they understood me. They know what I'm going through. You understand me? They know what I'm going through. So they are rather telling me, urging me, persisting me to do, and then we do it well. So after the 4, if I'm able to win today, it's a plus ahead of progress. What I say. So me boom for you. But I'm saying something that worries me.
And to quote Karim.Zito, HMA ne boom for you, never my asem ne hano. And you know can accommodations and joffo. Quite modern fashion, money fair, mona mama supporters no amount the pressure. When he bow Casawi and was still or you hopeful of winning the league.
For the FA Cup is another target that you want to win the FA. So definitely winning it, I'm very happy about it. And then again, we want to win the league. And the week is a marathon, the race. You can start now, you don't know the end. So if you are at the 5th position, you will start lambasting me with the problem I'm facing. I don't think you are doing justice to me.
So is the team back on the winning way?
This is my hope, yes, that we should continue. Nobody would like to lose a game, no coach. Right. I never lost hope. I never lost hope in my quest to win the league. It was some of your own people mounting pressure because why should I this? Today you are saying 3, me I don't know. So I think I'm very happy that at least after the 4 good matches we play without a win, today we've won. So at least I'll sleep.
Last one, Fifi.
And Jinaniaji say when you say win, and an IMC chairman for Asante Kotoko, and so in some Wakatre Zito in ye.
You are by NHS, our matches are standings, therefore, and the Beshas here. There's a more winning. The Beshas here, Kotoko, and I haven't dear, if you haven't dear, no so. One will say, Yanu, the only as they say, then they have no one to do. And that they do vision there. And also bad, yeah, I'm my budget, and when I'm making a shrink and a hot uncle. The government of my phone in Akabo. Ya preswa ekweti penko ya koye ba ebobo outstanding matches ni nyina you see awie outstanding matches ni nyina you lose baako you lose mienu so far in the league you lose mienu you lose na you the 5th position you miss against na na ke peno you miss they say no mercy come enye de kra say ya you go obi beba ebedi kan be say yi we are pressure na last minute yet me active we here say the city no na ba ni je ba e dey see afa ni wase an ko fi dey e di me draw na ye so na nye sa na e pe no na no ye share technical meeting it make us say coach for no lawyer ni na me nya so ba o be ka chiro wa fa no ho andi ya fa nche no ya fa nche no kra ya na ka nsem bebree e wo fitie no nti ya hwe no so man ho mo ne so ne man ni ya mo mo so ni ne sa dia se de no mesi ko no wa man ho so dia ene enye
wa man ho so dia na penkra IMC chairman Pepe, we 14 games any of the issues a free move by post match any other issues ni nyina
I'm the prime minister
I think that Zito is frustrated. Now, I am shocked that he is frustrated. And everyone wants to be a channel frustration in their fan. To be very sincere with you, I mean, who said there is a general crown call and what the media landscape say Zito in TV. Zito himself. I be catch 2 weeks ago say injury any excuse. Me bo am catch up some boy me nya asam naka. Me say Zito am go for twamada pa kwa me nyom bone. My point was that with the injuries at Kotoko, untimi fancy coach. Man can't say I'll put some of the blame on the management. So omuma abetamu because at the time abete kona kwa mpogwepra. Not those who buy on finding the feet. It is that transfer part of Kotoko issues, you know.
Sure.
But me catch said the general one there. Now at that time about 15 senior team players who were injured. Team men survive. I sat here and me am the example of Rodrigo Cascante.
Yeah.
I catch say we are saying to me say Rodrigo Cascante pra at Man City. I could 2 months results and actually because Rodri pra.
And Zito could teach us.
And no see you say Joe Fogina.
One player prayer must you. But no sitting I must see.
None but you for sending 3 players in New York. Non the 13. Coach now see any excuse before Bashir Ibekai Zito Bekan assistant coach in Zako post match. I could cut the same thing. It is not an excuse at Kotoko there. Player be a phone be you are supposed to deliver. It you know say Obi a pro bin playo. I don't know where I'm in charge 2 weeks now. Coach and assistant yes, I me man charge that. Me see what they did was that they exposed some of us near point is a Kotoko. Highly under strength.
Sure. And
so results are Saturday almost about Sunday, Wednesday, with all the travels. I sat here and give a perfect reason why. Now what results I'm a coach and assistant because of Debbie. That is why we registered more than 11 players. So while baby you are supposed to deliver. Now Zito no woman no winner. Not just say assembly will be open so kababonte. What's up, boys? I know what so we not match winner. I was a penny say Zito if Philisa and go for mount on fair pressure on him. Zito why a bonipa as of fair prosper me paracho. Umarugunja. Last season Kotoko ne Bechembo draw. Now Kotoko after that draw no the top of the table. Zito so hands abonu ye no catch Johnny Malik Jabe. Any question piase ball we there. Mo boni say ya na mo di shem ti na me shem bebre ni omanye.
That times net dreams were struggling.
Prosper nete ogun na on the top of the table. And as it also no ebi na no catch ko company for say ball no mo boni mo anya bibi amfa ho a bibi no mba ya fa ho anzo mo adwuma no be ma no.
Na exactly.
Bibi no mba ya fa ho at that time me say me ka sympathy for ntedi. Say Zito say and some for say bi o mo kanti we are being unfair. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Now if I had my own way I wouldn't sister no go better press conference na say
nebufu a on pese obekasa
nebufu ni say ebi mo say me no Evans Jamra every UK but na Evans Evans o is obisa question no coach so na no you are part all of you don't say they you are part yeah me say mo wanga coach come no be
so mu nyina so mo ye ne ma
e be bo ni pa because me omom ka say mpam coach da bia be defend no ha say
yeah
edru ba bia be ka say me say mpam no meka but for now there Nioma na ekore enye coach Karim.Zito ana who coach wo se me kama no ntum na injury bia anya problem ni say wa bokot ko bia say obo una aka na assistant edi kaka na be ka bi so but me say Japan say no the pressure any pressure is it to say good because me sure say Satan na say job for because yam prosper na supporters because yam prosper o ka say that time no Kotoko legends ri nyina raf na mfofo no legends ri nyina aka bom se Kotoko nde umo bi da kura unim se de eyine tie se umo mabo bi da no e be yes say the Kotoko problem was proper nete ogumebo obi ka chapse mingazo
yes
and Karim.Zito at that time no oye dreams as coach
aba hwa Kotoko ni bechem me sha asem abuza bayin Zito ne bia na no ka ne animo
yeah said
Neon Valley
no
and obi na no ka chance nchofo se da no be he Kotoko ne bechem sa game Kotoko ball draw that day Kotoko ball 1-1 penalty na beta mo nya wo de take na Zito team na call su 4 mediama sen 4 omo ball Friday ana team no konka no ba be ball ni bio and one wa question for you na obetra no ka chom say boy ya mu boy this man san yo ma dia we dey mu share dreams a me shame bebre dia no opese sisa na je team no man no team no man no kwasam say Japan it will still be unfair for as a job for somebody blame ni nyina betu Zito so dey blame dey be ba no
yeah
and no akwa fa so consider enya sa chance na o ma ma anje no a structure of the team and the conference sa chance na ba Kabiru bring that chance Kotoko team structure no which is arranged by the coach and individual error bia say bia me na say me mark obi no watwe me no de me call you Kotoko team structure one pass now I see 3 times I expected the coach there I didn't see first one say no second one this was the third chance in the first half of the na me expect the coach no and the structure so sometimes you can blame the coach but in all honesty and in all sincerity Kotoko team na hwenra a new center back partnership Hamzata ne Samba M4 4 and 5 Kotoko game biemu da enra na say Hamzata be show no mo enti there are problems in the Kotoko team but Zito and relax club because pressure na on Zito and then the colleagues no mo Kotoko former players no mo na legends there but the mo former players nyina keka bo mu Mrs. that time later your bomb match and on him meaning so na super stadium everywhere because ata no munyina ba o and you game na Kotoko former player we see omo nyina ka be see so say technical team no problem no and they say what about go say ba ko ka say coach nyeda say omo colleague ye nyina na e ball Kotoko and ye Africa it obi anu abeka bie na coach dey before ko press conference ase no ka say me bumfu but I'm not happy na coach obi anu onya happy area oh you because say me nyakura ka me maha ka me zia one win no nya ni jao and no dreams board of Japan team of Ghana Premier League lose game on deserve so lose kura dreams FC because no omo create chances echen obi a win game o league nim bia any win bi obi afa bia no create chances echen the dreams here na but you other time no omo nya chance bi
yeah
Abranche no so ma Kamara pass o Kamara say save ball into the path of dreams as the player still and say the coach ka say in na TV so say one stadium one Messi ade ball near no and no supporters no and unim say omo pon match no by 7:30 na afi na kojo pokumo na meba am so kojo na dada say yetimi ko ye nyina egina won ya kasa ya kasa sara me de meja omo na me de abeduru e buza panyi and no coach we ya bo a obi am Messi ade pressure ya na wo muzo
ya be ko so di ho nkomo na ya hwe Seraf anra Kotoko ne has he say omienu obi anya win
for Accra Heart of Oak I say the team no enyen drew standard and level or person it drew I used to have almost half a season a view and I still now standard then until the end what is happening then stand there no yeah you are
oh Sam say he was making reference
yeah to child bit yeah boy yeah so if the team is not up to standard it means that coach your work is clearly defined Juma standard no and I say we here see a season or two and son or the team now by standard because now we are nearing half of the season. What's the standard? Coach, I think that it's over speedy up. Now they are there now by
pressure be enquire so was in here so said the akanyina. Nti be workers would know.
No, I have said anytime I budget team free obi. Your budget team free watara honum ya the team amount. You cannot do that. You cannot team na the baby na watara na there. Then basically there've not been any improvement. Oh. Yes, me team say a fair season. You take it time and sign you build the team. But the truth of the matter is
the expectations on Zito ni oni Didi na was soro ye betena ha ko Didi eba ye local scene ye local coaches their standards and their level no Didi e kan ho be nti if still na say enchirechemu na eba we are not at our standard yet that boy also why say 99 training sessions, attention to detail but the standard ought to be what the team never to say standard what kind of standard Didi, because at the end of the day now how to focus bobola na and yes certain so has been winning the probability say has to focus pick a win in a game no percentage and drew 50%, and I think that say Didi ebe peja ni modern moment peja mo enye kasa na ya doso. Let the work speak for you, because Accra has a folk abro I mean post Samuel Bodu has baby obefe bia enye baby obefe bia enye and aba bedu nti na man for you from Samuel Bodu to Didi at least there's quality of yeah, he won, but I'm interrogating in some now. The team is not in standard. Yes, I mean because we game on boy now. Yes, classic goal no it was a very good goal. But you realize that nations are very very tough time. But a year to bounce back to winning ways, unsustaining consistency and goal scoring. No, we no one no yeah. To say the next game is article. And you know the consistency no ehu here and it's obey improve attacking approach because it looks like has a problem there will be him say scoring the be so be about we you know and I'm person so are they working on it so mo ye hu adwuma what say show say adwuma bi because Hamza Isa should start scoring we should see the likes of Dukumo also adding to the goals, the Husseins and the Wayos also adding to the goals because team next start here mind you has to focus a lot of promise during the Gaka top Gaka top on boy into that promise no honor but you start league that level of expectations of the man supporters any hobby now on Zito opening hey but Zito I was say Zito mo frère mo apologize to Prosper Zito is saying unfair
I was say you are not big
now the other time when I brought last season sad time in it this season there you realize that the same points now no more that so make ya improve international say so it's so unfair say no be share Prosper any catch and say
only the problem
no
so
now was a supporters leadership old players a gang up and now a team me up a man yes the problem Prosper
must go
and proper and you and now you have raised expectations for yourself and it's like you had the magic one again meaning on what I can say when it comes to or compare dreams in a year the Kotoko standards no show quality players no show and all that but you are emfa no open you coach nobody this is Kotoko people will not clap for you most especially when not now Prosper the daddy top was no it do baby in the starting say one was starting say onya a bad patch bia and even that crown na your fourth position and or hold you around open you the end na kwa
but you say we batted and I had to book about 4
check your points in the head
Adriana did 27 Medema 26 Asante Kotoko 24 had to book 24 to be on the first place near just report
after House of Folk near
after Hatchfolk, head of line 23. Bibiani Ghost Stars 22. Samantex 21.
So if you look down, you realize that just one game and everything changes. Back when we are back what we are trying to say is that me metana advocate is say Muzito. But see the yastic out the susuma will be no. It will be measured to you. You won't be different because what about Kotoko then maybe I say Zito the moment time. The same standards now. In fact, Prosper was producing at a point in time. Cry it was because Prosper they no on and I'm strong man they do baby but you have not even had it this way. And so for me, you don't expect that the standards will be lowered for you. Unfair criticism say it is very, very, very fair and measured on him. Most especially impression in the way Juma will come here, Juma come Zito, and how it was done. The way it looks like the forces in Kotoko near team say Zito lebe to me ayen. Zito banning na was Africa. If you have forgotten, no imagine so dreams are experience in Africa. First game. After Mokle.
Semi-finals.
Mokle Nigeria for quite a year. Second game you were off. Until now the African dream gone. Domestic dream no so I was say no so we young fair to na say the assembly na yenka.
But that's rough. You better ask Steve. They said I'm more back to winning ways in G.
Yeah, win. We are hoping to.
Anija ba.
Anija, we have to do more.